one thing that I realized being a companion, and one thing my mission president really focused on, was teaching us to serve our companion first. Because if your companion feels well in the companionship, the missionary work goes smoother. We get it. Like, it's not easy to be with someone for 24/7, even if you like the person. Like, it's a struggle because it's just like, but I never had those kinds of problems, just because like I went into it knowing that that's how it was going to be, and either I had to accept it or fight against it the whole mission. So as soon as I accepted the fact, like, I'm going to have a companion, she will be in the same room as me, she will be eating with me, like, it'll be happening all that time. I just tried to focus on that service, that level, like, that they knew that I appreciated them there, and talking with them and trying to relate to them. Mission companionships, they can be very polar opposites. Sometimes they don't work. And like, I honestly, if it's not working to the point where it's diminishing the missionary work, tell your mission president. Let them know that, like, it's not going smooth, but when your mission companionships are on, it's on. And like, you can work so well together because the Spirit like leads the two of you to do the work as directed by Christ, like as he said in the scriptures, we will go 2 by 2. You will go and you will preach the gospel, and you will be able to be an influence and disciples in my name, and like, I loved every one of my companions. Like, I really had no real complaints for it. I mean, the difference between me and a lot of my companions was I'm an extrovert and they were a little bit more introverted. I had to learn how to relate during challenges, because for me, I needed the hugs, I needed the conversation, and I needed the, like those, like, I needed them, whereas a lot of times when they were going through their struggles, they wanted their brains, they wanted to think things through, that, like, because when I would try to be, supportive, like with, like with a hug or with like open conversation, it was opposite. It kind of annoyed them in the fact, like, no, just like, let me figure it out on my own. Like, that was a challenge. It was a challenge trying to get along with people that, like, some of my best friends now that I would have never met or been best friends with in my real life, because like our paths just wouldn't have ever crossed that way, but companionships, if you focus on your companion, like, you can be one of the greatest influences in their lives, and that's how I felt my companions were with me. They changed me because they were willing to serve and to love me and teach me. Like, and like, I mean, as cliche as it sounds, it really is marriage training. I'm not married yet, but I feel like I will know how to handle like my relationship better because I served a mission and was able to focus on that. And I mean, that's not the reason why like we serve missions, but it's one of the many blessings that can come from serving a mission, is learning how to be a companion.